Brakes may not be the most glamorous part of your vehicle, but they are one of the most important, and likely the difference between safe stopping and unsafe consequences. What are the key components that make up your brakes? What are the warning signs of deteriorating components? Is there a maintenance schedule to follow? Let's find out and increase our auto IQ. Most cars use what is known as disc brakes. These function in much the same way as brakes on a 10-speed bicycle. A hydraulic system filled with brake fluid triggers a set of padded clamps known as calipers, causing them to squeeze together on a disc known as the rotor. The friction that occurs between the pads and rotor eventually stops the car. The lifespan of brakes depends on many factors, including how and where you drive. For example, a lead-footed teenager who races from stoplight to stoplight will need brakes more often than his grandmother who drives on the highway, even though they travel the same distance in the same car. Likewise, costs can vary greatly depending on the quality and type of brake pads: organic, semi-metallic, or ceramic. So what are the warning signs of deteriorating components? Here are some tips. High-pitched screeching. When you applied your brakes, do you hear this noise? That's the small metal shim, called an indicator, which is giving you an audible warning that you need to replace your brake pads. Reduce responsiveness. If your brakes are not as responsive as they should be, or if the pedal sinks towards the floor, this could be an indication of a leak in the braking system. Pulling. If your vehicle pulls to one side while braking, it may be a sign that the brake linings are wearing unevenly or that there is a foreign matter in the brake fluid. Grinding or growling. This loud metallic sound means that you have worn down the pads completely, most likely beyond replacement. Vibration. A vibration or pulsating brake pedal is often a symptom of warped rotors, but you can also indicate that your vehicle is out of alignment. Whenever your tires are getting swapped or you're in for an oil change, have your service advisor include a brake inspection to observe the thickness of your brake pads. It all begins at a Dilawri Group of Companies dealership near you. For a complete list of dealerships, please visit dilawri.ca.